Today on Attack of the Show, it's the #1 movie in America, but is it any good?
I think it's only fair that I answer.
We take a critical look at Superman Returns.
How is this going to affect the stock market? Long term, short term?
Then Johnny Depp is back
Hide the rum.
for more swashbuckling in the highly anticipated Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah, it gets weirder and better.
All this plus the revolutionary new way to get wasted on a live and totally original Attack of the Show next.
Drop the beat. Attack.
What's going on here?
Attack.
Think upon this.
Attack of the Show. Attack.
There was a yell off to the side that started off good and then quickly went south. There was like a yeah. Like it just, it transformed. Yeah. Welcome to Attack of the Show, everybody. We're back from the break. It's good to be live again.
It is. It's so nice.
I almost missed it. Wednesday, the 5th, just to prove it, we're here, and I'm Kevin Pereira.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Olivia Munn, and I had an awesome 4th of July
How could you not?
weekend with fireworks, barbecues, and some good old co-host bonding.
It was
That's
mandatory.
Right. That's right. Kevin and I hung out this weekend.
We did. We got plastered, first of all, and then somehow wandered into Superman Returns.
3D.
3D on the IMAX. Not only do we get excited about getting drunk on the weekends.
We were wasted, just so you know.
Very wasted. But we were really legitimately excited to see Superman, especially on a big screen in 3D.
Yeah.
You even brought your camera.
I brought we took pictures. Look, we have our goggles on.
Real photo.
Look,
we're in the
thumbs up.
theater getting yelled at.
So excited.
Yeah, it was like very, very excited.
We weren't allowed to take pictures, but
2.5 hours later, a little bored. A little bored.
I actually think you start to eat your glasses in another picture.
I did, actually.
That's it right there.
Because at that point, at least I could get nutritional value out of them since they weren't actually making the film awesome. I'm sorry.
And, like, you only put on your glasses, like, 3 or 4 times in the entire movie. And one of them was, like, dialogue?
It's like a discussion scene, if I remember. And granted, we were pretty plastered, but I remember a mailbox in 3D. That was exciting. And then the movie's finally over, and you get to put them back on, and you watch Superman fly across the screen into the credits. And,
so
okay,
bored.
great.
We were so disappointed,
Glasses
but
off.
at least we were wasted.
Yeah, and bonding.
Most very
important.
sweet. Yeah.
But right now, of course, we're all recovering from a very long 4th of July weekend. Lots of boozing, lots of the movies, etc. And everybody knows the best cure for a hangover, really, is to start drinking again. Yeah. So today, folks, we are very proud to unveil the world's biggest beer bong. We like to call it the Mega Bong-A-Tron.
Mega Bong-A-Tron.
Oh, look
now,
at it,
look at this is so beautiful. This is actually a true modern marvel if I've ever really seen one.
I'm getting a little choked up.
I know, Kevin, actually, how many people can this handle?
Olivia, 26. I'm no need to cut line with this bad boy. 26 people from that little piggy's teats. They
do look like udder, don't they?
Later in the show, we're actually going to show you the Mega Bong-A-Tron in action live.
We're getting wasted. We're getting everyone in from G4. They're just getting wasted. But first, it is time to open our version of the morning paper.
Yes, it's the cool, the bizarre, and it's the topical. It's around the net.
Well, the 4th of July was yesterday, because today's the 5th.
Oh, happy 5th.
Hey, happy 5th. Happy 5th to you, too. And you guys know what that means. Fireworks, American flags, and enough hot dogs to choke a horse.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. The nation's biggest hot dog eating contest went down at Coney Island, and that's why today's first entry is the homepage for the International Federation of Competitive Eating.
Now, wait, did America get its ass handed to it again by some skinny Japanese dude?
Sadly, yes.
We did! Every year!
But not without a fight. Kobayashi was champ once again, setting a new world record of 53 and 3/4 hot dogs in 12 minutes. But the big news was a first-time competitor, Joey Chestnut, who ate...
Sounds like a Sopranos character saying, Joey Chestnut, go eat some hot dogs.
Well, you know what? He's just about as badass as a Sopranos character because he ate 52 hot dogs and set the record for an American.
Wow, well done. But now there's some controversy here because Kobayashi, I heard that he did a little bit of the vomiting with some of his hot dogs.
Then ate it again?
Yeah, he drank it back, and they still counted that as legit. I don't think that's fair.
That's not controversy. American, Joey Chestnut, eat your own vomit.
Seriously,
maybe we would have won.
We're going to choke it back for the good of your country. I have an idea. Why don't you and I have a little contest of our own? Just for kicks.
All
I don't
right,
know.
bring it.
Will, do we have some?
Bring
Can
it.
we get Will to bring out some wieners here?
Hi,
This is great.
Will.
How's it going? You might remember him from such segments as Junk Shave 06 Live. Thank you for that.
How's that going, by the way?
Check your hot dog before you get down on it, because you never know.
There's
What's that?
Curly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just blow it off. All right. Are you ready? So are we doing some eating?
Oh, these
is
are
that
nice
is that the side that you wanted?
Oh, wait, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you wanted.
Wait, that's not fair. Okay.
All right. Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Yeah, let's
Okay,
go for it. I'm looking for top. Okay, hold on. We'll wait for that. Go on Olivia's camera. I had to throw this up. We actually didn't think about this much in advance. We realize it. Because when there's two people hosting a television show and it's live and you just start chugging hot dogs in your mouth, neither of you can actually talk or really set things up. So why don't you go ahead and enjoy that. Just finish that up and I'll go to the next thing. You got a little ketchup on you too. I got it, don't worry. Next up, a way to harness the... I don't know what that was. Was that television? Did that just happen? A way to harness all the destructive power of bazooka, and you don't even need to be a member of the NRA. Just make yourself an air-zooka. All you need is a bucket, some plastic wrap, and a lot of time on your hands. Soon enough, you're going to have one of these that you see here. It's kind of a, well, this is the legitimate air-zooka here, which I love. These things are awesome around the office. But
Okay, Kevin, I think a little more work went into the air-zooka than this.
well, no, the DIY ones are a little cheap, but this one totally works. We use these around the office all the time. Check this out. Watch.
Oh my God.
Right? That's sweet.
What is going on today?
I don't know, but what they didn't see was you spinning up all the hot dog while we were showing them the amateur air-zooka. You tried to look really
Like
really
hot
cute while
dog
you're
in
doing
my
it. And you do, actually.
All right, finally.
Keep it moving.
What happens when a guy... You guys, seriously, listen to this. What happens when a guy fills up a 2-liter bottle with water and dry ice, and then he tapes it to his head?
I'm not psychic or anything, but I think it's going to explode, Olivia.
Great, Kev. Way to ruin the clip.
What?
Let's
You asked me.
Let's just show it anyhow, guys.
That was pretty awesome, actually. I wasn't expecting that.
Wait,
but-
he's got a helmet on.
Oh, yeah, that's weak.
I love how his legs literally crumble underneath him.
Very ragdoll. I like it. All right, that was interesting, wasn't it? Hey.
So fun around the net.
It's time to close today's electronic paper. Let's just not look at that ever again. As always, be sure to visit attackoftheshow.com for the links to what you just saw.
All right, gobble them up just like hot dogs. It's so yummy.
Yeah. It's been a long weekend for everyone, but the news doesn't stop. Here's Layla Kaylee with some feed headlines.
Thanks, Kevin. I spent every second of my holiday looking for news stories, so the feed's going to be extra good today. Here's what's coming up in the feed. We all know Superman opened up last week, but was it box office kryptonite? Stick around and I'll tell you how well The Man of Steel did. Plus, big changes are happening at Rocket Boom, and Amanda Cogden may be on the outs. Nerds everywhere are in mourning. And finally, just how big can a TV set be? Panasonic is setting a new record, and I'll give you the measurements. All that and more coming up in the feed. But first, back to you guys.
Thank you, Layla. So, as we talked about earlier, Olivia and I, we went and saw Superman
Yeah.
Returns over the holiday weekend.
But some Superman fans, including ourselves, they just didn't think it was as good as it could have been.
Yeah. So, did Bryan Singer reinvigorate the franchise, or is Superman Returns just a big, pointless rehash?
Yeah.
Snap.
All right. Well, what do you guys think? It's time for the poll question. You vote by text message. Do you think Superman sucked?
Wow.
Superman Returns sucked.
I like that we just put it out there like that.
Yeah, right.
Did
do
you
think it
disagree with the
sucked?
direction of the film? No, did it suck or not?
Did it suck, yes or no? Well, we want to know. Text your vote to G4TXT, that's 44898 to vote, and register for AOTS live news alerts. Now, stay with us. We're about ready to fly. You guys, we will be right back.
Next, the film is a box office smash, but does The Man of Steel fly with critics? And then Olivia talks about sex, and more sex. Attack of the Show will be right back.
Attack of the show. Attack. Attack of the show. Attack.
Welcome back to a live Attack of the Show. Superman Returns opened last week, and many people loved it, but some did not. That's what we're talking about in The Loop today, and we asked you before the break if you think Superman Returns sucked. Well, 68% of you thought it didn't suck, and after almost 20 years of no Superman movies, the Man of Steel is back to his former glory. Let's go over to Kevin and sort this all out.
Thank you, Olivia. Clark Kent Lois Lane, Lex Luthor. You've counted on these names for your entire life just to be entertained. And last week, you expected more of the same when Superman Returns hit theaters, but the fans are divided. Did Bryan Singer breathe fresh air into the franchise, or is this blockbuster just filled with a lot of hot air? We have the Superman experts, the passion, and the opinions. Folks, it's The Loop. Joining us from New York, Owen Gleiberman, film critic for Entertainment Weekly. Our resident comic book critic, Blair Butler, is here. And from Los Angeles, Superman. It's Chris Dennis, Superman expert and impersonator. Everybody, welcome to The Loop.
Hey.
It's an interesting and heated topic here. Blair, biggest comic book fan in the office here. You saw Superman over the weekend. What'd you think?
Well, you know, Kevin, there's some nice emotional moments, but overall, I think it's so disappointing, and it's a very slow way to relaunch the franchise. It's like Remains of the Day Superman. It's about a guy who lifts things, and he doesn't lift things very often. It's just a lot of like meaningful gazing, and that's fine because it would be fine in the sense that you know, fans of the comic book, some of the best stories have been stories that are slower paced Superman stories because all the rest are fast paced. And you know, people want to see action. I think the fans wanted to see Superman, you know.
Superman's back. He should at least blow something up or save something from being blown up several times, not just maybe once or twice.
Exactly.
Yeah, 2.5 hours, not a ton of action. Chris, what did you think? Was there a lack of action?
Actually, no. I thought this was actually a pretty good movie. I loved it. It had a lot of really good special effects, and there were a lot of action scenes. It was like one action scene after another.
Wow. Maybe you were at a different movie than I was at.
Well, no, I went to see Superman Returns. I saw it 3 times already. It was really awesome. I plan on seeing it several times more.
And well, Chris, what did you like so much about the film? You know, action and dialogue aside, what did you take away from it?
What did I like about it? I'm going to have to go with the fact that they used a lot of CGI and a lot of really good special effects. Bryan Singer really knows how to bring that action effect to the people. And he knows what the people want to see.
In fact, Owen actually says that Bryan Singer did his grandest work to date. Is that true, Owen? Do you disagree with Blair on this one?
Well, I think in the last hour of the movie he did, and I say that not being such a big fan of Bryan Singer's work. Look, I like this movie, didn't love it. The reason being that I was a little surprised that they felt like they needed to go back and rehash the 1978 Richard Donner Superman.
Yeah.
If you go back and you watch that movie, it's kind of a big, overblown, clunky, elephantine film. Why the reverence for that film and its sequel even? I would have preferred a kind of creative reimagining,
well, and
like Batman Begins.
And
the other thing is when you go back and you redo that movie and you get an actor, Brandon Routh, and cast him because he looks exactly like Christopher Reeve or close enough, and tell him to mimic Christopher Reeve's performance, well, guess what? I'm going to be thinking of Christopher Reeve, and Christopher Reeve was better. Having said that,
well,
I
actually, I kind of disagree with you on this one because he basically brought out his own character as Superman and as Clark Kent. Sure, there's some scenes in this one where you see him looking kind of like Christopher Reeve and making some of the motions and whatnot, but I strongly believe that he brought his own character to this. Same with Lex Luthor.
Blair, what did you think? Was this a rehash of a previous Superman that we saw?
I mean, I really think it's so similar to the Donner films and so reverent to those films that there are even lines from the first Superman in this film. And if it's an homage, I think that's a weird way to launch a franchise by basically showing people everything they've seen before with better CG. But I mean, it's like Superman. You know, I think people are excited to see Superman fight someone who can really give him a run for his money now that CG has evolved, and it's really the exact same Lex Luthor everyone's seen in the other films.
But Blair, do you think that Brandon Routh brought something to this character that we hadn't seen before? Yes or no on that one?
I think he's a very serviceable Superman. I really didn't have a problem with him. I had a problem with this as sort of a genre film because I really don't think it feels like a comic book movie. The great comic book movies, I walked out of X-Men 2 or Spider-Man 2 just thinking, you know what, I want to go see that again right away.
All right, now I want to ask Owen real quick here because
I'm going to have to interrupt you on this one. With the script on this one, it was entirely different, so I don't see anything that matches up with the Richard Donner film. Sure, you have the airplane that's going down and stuff, but it's not the same.
It's got the same plot. It's got 2 lines.
All right,
from
one thing this movie has, which was surprising to me, and other comic book and superhero movies in the past have lacked, is a super baby. Now, save for baby geniuses, haven't we learned that infants tend to ruin films? Owen, what'd you think about the baby revelation in this film?
I thought that was a potentially good idea that they actually didn't do a lot with. I mean, the kid has one scene, and that's about it. Look, the best thing in this movie is not that, and it's also not all this Christ imagery that the media is talking about. I really didn't see that laid on so heavily. It's really there in the Superman myth. He's a god. He's a god who comes to Earth to save Earth. That's what he does in every Superman adventure going back to the 30s. So I didn't see this as some heavy religious allegory. The thing that finally won me over about this movie, despite the fact that I wish they hadn't rehashed the Donner films, is that it actually has a pretty good love triangle. The one between Kate Bosworth, her boyfriend, and Superman.
I totally
it really
agree.
becomes
I agree with that
It becomes
as well.
a metaphor. It's really, in a strange way, it's really Lois Lane's story. It becomes a metaphor for the fact that she's really in love with Superman, but he's the kind of manly ideal of perfection, and she has to give that up to have a normal life. It's a kind of metaphor for a woman settling down, kind of the woman's version of what a bachelor has to go through.
I completely agree, but when Lois Lane gets laser eyes and ice breath, then I'll go see her movie. I thought I was watching Superman's film.
As a comic book fan, you know, having I agree completely that the James Marsden stuff is actually the most interesting conflict in the film, but if you're talking about that's great if it's a Merchant Ivory film, but this is a Superman film.
All right, Blair,
well, I'm just saying that,
I know I have a lot of heated opinions here, but we have to wrap it up,
I like the way they worked it out with this Superman character because he left.
All right,
and
Chris,
then, of course,
I'm sorry,
he
sir.
comes
I
back.
got to cut you off there, but I appreciate it. Obviously, very, very heated debate here amongst everybody. I was totally behind this movie until I found out that Crypto, the super dog, and Beppo, the super monkey, they weren't in it. So hopefully they'll be in the sequel. But until then, thanks to our guests, Owen, Blair, and Chris, for joining us on this very heated and very interesting debate. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Olivia?
All right, still ahead, we have your hot sex advice when I go in your pants. Plus, Kevin's on a quest for Keira when Attack of the Show continues.
Welcome back, folks. We are live, and right now, we're talking dirty. Let's go over to Olivia, who's got the answers to your sexual fantasy questions.
Now we're going to boldly go where no one has gone before. Well, I hope someone has gone there. We're going in your pants. Okay, if you guys don't know who Anna David is by now, you need to TiVo this segment because she is here always to help you guys give relationship advice, sex advice, basically help you guys get laid.
I'm here to help.
She's here to help. All right, guy number one has been hanging around the red light district.
Do I have to tell my girlfriend I've been with prostitutes before, even though I use protection?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially because a lot of STDs,
they're called
condoms don't
super
do anything.
STDs.
I know. Well,
And
HPV, which 80% of women have by the time they're 50.
You can get it by you can get
it.
diseases by wearing condoms. That's true.
Yeah, I mean a lot of them condoms do protect, but they do not protect against HPV.
And HPV is forever.
Yeah, it is forever,
boys.
And there's no test for guys to get it yet.
And sweetheart, you're cute. Why are you seeing prostitutes?
But look, I mean, I think that if it's a girl you value enough to call her your girlfriend, value her enough to tell her the truth.
Yeah, don't.
Women are actually surprisingly understanding, I think, about men's past.
Unless it was something he said he did in the past. Unless you're never going to do it again. I'm on the whole thing is like, make sure you're checked out. Make sure you have no STDs. You don't need to tell her that you've done it in the past.
Ooh, I disagree with that.
That's what I think. That really, if he did in the past, it's just like having sex with somebody. I mean, yeah, if he's never going to have sex with a prostitute again, that's a lifestyle thing. So if he's doing it, you should tell her. If you don't have any diseases, it's just like having sex with anybody else in the past.
Well, I mean, but also it takes 6 months for STDs to show up. So
I guess how soon was it that he had sex with a
prostitute?
prostitute?
Yeah, I think it's something you tell somebody. I mean, it just out of respect. Yeah. Again, if you're dating Olivia, I guess you don't need to tell her.
Well, I really don't want to know because I probably would stop dating you if you. I had a boyfriend who said he went to those happy ending places, and I just can't. It bothers me.
Really? See, I don't judge that. I really don't.
Sorry, guys. All right, our next guy is worried that his inexperience might scare off the girls.
So basically, I'm like the 40-year-old version.
I could go on a couple dates here and there, maybe get a second date, but after that, I just don't know what to do. I'm terrified.
Aww.
He don't look 40.
He's really cute, too.
I know.
He looks like a Fast and the Furious boy or something.
Well, I think that the hard part is getting a girl to go out with you. So if you've already done the hard part, you just gotta finish the deal.
You really have to, honestly, just suck it up and pretend to be confident.
Yes,
like,
act as if. I'm a big fan of you. Act as if you're confident, and the confidence will follow.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
No matter how scared you are, you've seen movies, you've probably seen pornos, you've heard your friends talk about it, right? Just kind of go with what you think you should be doing.
But also, it sounds a little bit like you're spending a lot of time worrying about that. What dating is about is you're going in, like, interviewing people to decide if you want to be in a relationship with them. So why don't you focus on the girl? Why don't you see if you really like her? Ask her questions. The more you think about her, the less you'll be thinking about yourself and your own fear.
It's good advice.
Yeah,
So
I give some good advice.
All right. And the last guy is wondering if he should try a new approach.
Hey girls, I heard that if you treat a girl badly, they'll fall in love with you. Is that true?
If you what? What did he say?
If you treat a girl badly, she'll fall in love with you.
No.
Maybe if you're 12 and on a playground.
Yeah. You know what? A boy said that to me. A boy I started dating not too long ago, and he said, he goes, you like bad boys, don't you? I was like, no, and he really believed it for a long time.
Well, that's the thing. I think we all kind of go through a bad boy phase, but unless the woman is terribly insecure or literally has been abused in her past, she is not going to fall in love with you if you treat her badly. The thing is, the reason this whole nice guys finish last thing is that a lot of nice guys are kind of pushovers. So you don't want to be that.
I have a thing where whoever I'm dating, I want them to have a passion for something else other than our relationship.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the biggest thing. You don't treat them badly, but you don't make, you don't literally throw away everything you love.
I don't know. What do you want to do? Like, I don't know. Where do you want to go? Oh, my God, nothing kills a date faster than I don't know where I want to go.
Especially a guy being indecisive. I hate that.
No, it's terrible. So be strong.
Be strong.
But don't be mean. We value nice men.
All right. Every time you don't send us sex questions, a pony dies. This is true. So, you guys, do your part for the struggling miniature horses industry and go to g4tv.com/video voicemail. And to find out more about Anna David, go to annadavid.com.
Thank you, Miss Olivia. Folks, we're just minutes away from testing the mega Bong-A-Tron, and our buzz is just about ready. Don't go anywhere.
Next, Captain Jack Sparrow returned, and Johnny Depp couldn't be happier.
Yep, I'm good with it.
Later, how do you like to share a beer with 26 of your closest friends? The Tack is coming right back.
Attack of the show. Attack.
Welcome back to a live attack of the show. Kevin has got the Arizooka. Somebody stop him. All right, still ahead. We're drinking from the mega...
Yes!
I'm trying to do a show. All right. Okay, Kevin's obviously drunk. He's been drinking from the mega Bong-A-Tron. And you guys know what that means. All right, a little bit later, you're going to see crazy drunk Olivia. Woohoo! But before we get nuts and topless, let's finish the business. Here's today's news in the feed. Hey, Layla, how was your vacation?
It was all right. I'm a bit of a lightweight. I don't really drink, so I had a beer and I got a bit tipsy, and I think I'm actually hammered right now. But you know what? I'm still going to your feed, so ladies and gentlemen, rev up those engines because it's time for the feed. Superman wasn't so super at the box office this weekend. Sure, it was the #1 movie, and it made over 100 million, but it took 7 days to do it. If we just look at what it made from Friday to Monday, it only took in 52 million, and that's not very impressive. Check this out. According to Box Office Mojo, Superman Returns is only the 46th highest weekend grosser of all time. That means even flicks like Pearl Harbor and Scooby-Doo did better. And next week, Pirates is coming out, and Captain Jack Sparrow may just be the ultimate kryptonite for the Man of Steel. That $300 million budget doesn't sound like such a good idea anymore, does it? Well, the rumors are true. Amanda Cogden is leaving Rocket Boom. Since starting the video blog in 2004, Amanda has become an internet staple, getting over 100,000 hits a day. But now, according to a recent post, she's had a falling out with her partner and Rocket Boom owner, Andrew Barron. So no more posts. But I'm sure with a fan base like Amanda's, she won't be off our computer screens anytime soon. For too long. I'm no size queen, but when it comes to TV sets, bigger is definitely better. Oh yeah. And And the people at Panasonic know what I'm talking about. This Christmas, they're going to be releasing a 103-inch plasma screen. That's right, I said 103 inches. Panasonic claims the display is the world's largest. There's no word on the price yet, but here's a little prediction for you. You won't be able to afford it, and I don't think I will either. And finally, it's been a bad week for David Hasselhoff. First, he cuts his arm in a freak shaving accident, and now he's been kicked out of Wimbledon for getting drunk. Guards escorted the Knight Rider star out of the tennis championships because of his rowdy behavior. And as they were leading him away, he was overheard yelling, "You should let me in. Do you know who I am? I'm the Hoff." That's right, he seriously calls himself the Hoff. Sober up, David, especially when you're in my country. Well, that's all for today. Head over to g4tv.com for even more news and info. Now, if you've just been fed, let me hear you say, yeah. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you very much, Layla. Now, you might think that hearing Layla's British accent every day has made me yearn for stuff like tea or fish and chips. But you'd be wrong. More than anything, it's made me crave Keira Knightley. Yeah, and in fact, I went on a quest to track her down, so recently I stalked the Pirates of the Caribbean 2 premiere to talk with the cast and hopefully to pin down Keira with my sword, actually.
Well, there's Keira over there. I'm going to go talk to her. Okay, you're the man.
No, Captain Jack. I don't want to go to the premiere with you. Oh my God, it's TV's Kevin Pereira.
Aw, that's right, Keira Knightley, and I'm here to save you. Let's go to the premiere.
Let's kiss with our tongue.
She'll never date you. She only dates pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean, the quest for Keira. What follows is a true tale of the dread pirate Shortbeard and his woo the fair maiden Keira Knightley and escort her down the red carpet at the Pirates of the Caribbean premiere. However, he'd need some advice before approaching his lady love. First stop, Keira's on-screen paramour, Orlando Bloom.
I know Keira is somewhere in the building, and she hasn't...
Somewhere in the building.
She hasn't met me yet.
Oh,
and,
no.
I know she's going to be blown away.
Yeah, of course.
Any pointers for me?
Don't mention the squid. She has a crush on that giant squid.
So the squid is my biggest competition, not you or Johnny.
The squid, man. It's all about the squid.
On his way to the next port, Shortbeard narrowly escaped the tentacles of Davy Jones's giant squid and was able to continue on to visit the gypsy queen Tia Dalma. Arrgh.
Keira Knightley. I'm going to be speaking with her very soon. Do you see us in the future together?
No. Sorry about that.
I'm going to ask you one more time.
Oh.
I could swing...
Is that... Yes. Okay. Yes,
you do
I see you together.
Next stop is the meeting with the infamous Captain Jack Sparrow.
I think you just latch hold of her. Just so, grab her by the arm and say, this is the way it is. I think there's something about the sort of primitive, brute man thing that she might appeal to her.
Finally, the pirate has reached his final destination. It'll prove to Lady Knightley that he's the right scallywag to escort her to the premiere.
I have to start with the swords, Keira, because it would impress you if I had a battle with you, or if I let you teach me.
Oh, I mean, can I have a look at your
Please,
sword?
absolutely. And nothing but the finest, by the way.
It's a little bit wobbly.
My company, G4, would not trust me with anything sharp.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then, no, that one's not going to work. It's
So this
got to be
is just-
real. Well, I mean, what are we going to do? Slap each other?
Good point. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have even
Next
bothered
one?
to time myself. I have a magic compass.
Good.
Might look familiar.
Yes?
I sat down, I opened it up, and
And it didn't point at me.
it pointed directly at you.
It didn't point at me.
It's, look, as I'm turning, it's...
You
it's
want somebody more than me. I
Keira,
can't believe it.
it was pointing towards the sound guy, but I think that's a mic issue. I think
Really?
it could be...
I don't. I think that's telling you a lot about yourself.
I just, if you wouldn't mind,
Can I, just see if it'll point towards...
Let's just see where it points to, because I have a feeling it's going to be right here. Keira.
No, it's pointing at Johnny Depp, actually.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Just move slightly. No, it's really not pointing at you. It's just
Wow.
moved completely.
So what you're saying is that for the premiere of the film, I will not be sharing the ride on the new Pirates.
Oh, well, you
with
can if you like.
Really?
I mean, the pirates kind of freak me out a little bit.
I've been working out. I would defend your honor.
Really?
I would not.
Against the fake pirates?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Maybe with your wobbly sword.
my wobbly sword. Thanks for that, sweetheart. Pirates of the Caribbean 2: Dead Man's Chest opens this Friday at theaters everywhere. And make sure to tune in tomorrow when I talk to Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom about the actual film. We did discuss the movie, and someone gave Olivia the Airzuka. Fantastic. Thank you, sweetheart. We still have a lot more ahead. Stay with us. And Keira, call me. Seriously. She means nothing to me. Okay.
Coming up next, witness the insanity of a 26-person beer bong. Attack of the Show will be right back.
Attack of the Show. Attack.
I love this job. Welcome back to a live Attack of the Show, everybody. The human being is a creature like no other. By harnessing tools, they've created technological advancements that have spawned inventions that nobody saw coming.
And now we present the latest, greatest advancement in human history.
It's the Mega Bong-A-Tron!
Mega Bong-A-Tron!
I gotta say, this is probably the best show on Earth.
Ever.
Ever.
Now, beer bonging has a very long and illustrious history.
That's true. The Spanish Inquisition used the beer bong as a form of torture and of worship.
Yes. And some of us, however, we just beer bong as a leisurely pastime with our loved ones.
Yeah, that's true.
Still, others have gone to great lengths to create special beer bongs, actually, such as this one right here. This one's great. This is the Octobong.
Yes.
It's kind of what inspired us. You can get them at octobong.com, get 8 of your buddies going.
Yeah.
But 8 didn't seem like enough for us.
No, well, of course not. Well, here at AOTS, we laugh in the faces of our extreme bong-building adversaries and unleash upon the world
the Mega
Bong-A-Tron.
There it is. Folks, the behemoth of all beer bongs. Bask in its glory.
I'm salivating right now watching it.
Folks, we can't do this alone, obviously. 26 nozzles. Let's bring in our fearless beer bongers. Come on in, folks.
Come on, bongers.
You're drinking on the clock. That's right. As you can see, our Mega Bong-A-Tron will accommodate not 8, not 9, but 26 people.
26 people.
That's right. And I think I see 2 empty nozzles on the end.
I guess it's time for us.
Maybe we should hop in. Should we put this baby to the test?
Let's put it to the test.
It's beer bonging time, folks. Come on now.
It's time. All right, everyone. Kevin, go ahead and get ready. I'll go ahead and start everybody
Hype up the crowd.
All right, everyone in there, mouth on your hoses.
Whoa.
Mouth on the hose.
Hey, you guys, we're about to make history here. This is, I don't know if Guinness
we
has
actually
a
have to do research on that. I don't know if this is actually history.
No, we don't.
But...
We're making history.
All right, get ready. Get set.
Bong it. Done. Yeah. Woo! Ever. You all right? You had a little hiccup there, kiddo. What happened there?
I started laughing.
You got to open the throat. I told you. You know, don't worry about the stepchildren when it's a beer bong. Just open it up and take it in. Excellent job, bongers. Well done. World record. And you ruined my shoes all at the same time.
I ruined your Pradas. I'm sorry. All right, remember, kids, don't try this at home.
No, try it in college. For more bong craze nonsense, just visit attackoftheshow.com for more information. That closes up the Mega Bong-A-Tron.
Mega Bong-A-Tron.
Coming up after the break, we'll show you MySpace girls that you can get drunk and take advantage of us. Or take advantage of them.
Yes,
I'm
we
so
will.
wasted. Woo! Bong-A-Tron!
What's going on here? Attack of the Show. Attack.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show, and right now we have a very special guest with us, the host of Street Fury himself, Big C.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Kev. That was Kevin for you out there.
That's my dog. What's up, Big Kev?
He's wasted right now, actually. So, see, you were back in Osaka, and you did a Street Fury out there, right?
Yeah,
Some drifting out there. Do you speak Japanese?
A little bit.
A little bit? Skoshi?
Skoshi. Konnichiwa. Moshi.
Moshi. Hello? Answering the phone. You know how to answer the phone. That's good.
I love
So,
phones.
who did the translating for you?
My homegirl Mayu. We took her out there and
nice.
she bridged the gap.
Oh, great. Well, let's take a look at your adventures.
Konnichiwa. I'm speaking Japanese because I'm in Osaka, and I'm here to learn how to drift. My boy Kazu at Westco put me together with my own Sylvia so I can learn how to get sideways. And when I'm not learning, you know how I do. I'm going to be in the streets. I'm going to be shopping, and you know how I always get down. We got a party. So if I was you, I wouldn't move. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As soon as it starts sliding, you focus on 5,500.
No, okay.
Then, like, you can make a bigger circle.
Bigger.
Right.
That's pretty amazing. You're actually drifting. Looks like you're getting some pretty good advice from your sensei. Did it help?
Yeah, Kazu Bias, he's pretty good out there in
Yeah?
Osaka. He sent me home with this jumpsuit to kind of keep representing Westco back here.
Nice. Well, you know, you, me, and Kevin should go drifting one day. Tear it up.
You don't want none of me.
I do. I'll take you.
I got you.
All right, if you want to see Big C learn how to drift from the right-hand side of a car on the left side of the street, be sure to watch Street Fury Osaka Drift, premiering this Sunday, July 9th at 6 p.m. Eastern.
I'll drift a Prius. That's what I'm talking about.
Good to see you.
Now, every week we like to bring out the best in everyone's favorite social networking website. So hold on to your webcams, folks. It's the MySpace Girl of the Week. Olivia, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, normally Zachariah is here for the
Tearing
MySpace
up the girls. I
He's
watch
off
him.
building his own beer Bong-A-Tron, actually.
Is he? Nice.
Yeah.
Making history.
Yes, he is. One folk at a time. But joining us now is the MySpace Girl of the Week. Last week's winner, Missy, better known as Invader Missy. And she's live with us via webcam. Hello, Missy. Are you there?
Hi, I'm here.
Hey, Missy.
How's it feel to be the SoCal Goth Girl winner from last week?
I just think it's hilarious, actually.
Is it... could you, real quickly, and I hate to put you on the spot, could you show us the pants that you were wearing, Missy? Because earlier you were in the kitchen showing us your fax machine, and it seemed very interesting here. This isn't your normal Hot Topic here. What's going on with those, Miss?
I don't know. I actually did get them at Hot Topic on the Super Sale Rack.
Look at you.
There we go. I didn't want to be too cliche with it, Missy. I'm sorry, but you can throw yourself under the bus. That's fine. Well done.
All right, so Missy, I got to know, do goth girls ever go to the beach?
I'm going to say no, but if they do, they have one of those really lacy umbrellas.
I know what you're talking about, actually.
Nice, I know, with the black and white stripes around it.
I have several for summer, actually. All right, we're getting deeper into summer, and this week we're looking for more beach bunnies. So, Olivia, who's up first?
All right, this is Lauren, location Valhalla, New York.
There's an actual Valhalla?
There is Valhalla. She's cute. She's 23 years old.
Oldie.
Her quote is, shut up, Kevin. Her quote is, thank you, Missy. Her quote says, "Hey, Pilgrim, you forgot your pop gun."
Right. I got a pop gun for you, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? And by that, I mean a gun that uses air pressure to shoot a cork.
That's an Airzuka. Yeah. All right, she's an Aries.
Yeah?
And she isn't too shy to admit that she'd like to meet pop vocalist Kelly Clarkson.
Awesome.
I gotta say, not to, judge a book by its cover, but I could have pictured that from her picture. She
Really?
looks like a Kelly
She look
Clarkson
like a Kelly Clarkson fan?
She looks just like you.
What? Wait, I'm a Justin Guarini kind of guy.
All right, in 2 words, Star Trek. That's all you need to know.
Missy, what say you about this here? Is the Kelly Clarkson thing, is that a no-go?
For me, yeah. But I was looking at her page, and she seems to be like a jack of all trades. So that's cool with me, but then, like, her page is lacking of anything, really.
Some HTML wizardry, then. That's
Yeah,
what
exactly.
she needs. All right. Maybe she can punch it up for you. Our last girl here, Amy. Now, she's a bit of a scorcher. She's from Northridge, California.
Yeah,
23
you like
years.
this girl, huh?
I do. There's something. Well, her quote is, "There is nothing in the dark that isn't there in the light. Don't be scared of what you can't see." That's what girls say when they have, like, genital warts. I'm sorry. They're like, "Sweetheart, don't worry."
It's bumpy, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Those are love bumps. Just leave the lights off and stay away from the mag
How
light.
many girls have you been with genital warts?
Again, they're love speed bumps. They just slow me down. But eventually you get by them, and you get to the open throttle. I have no idea. Aquarius is what she is. And to her, The Price is Right is the only show worth watching.
Totally agree. Missy, do you agree?
I love her, actually. She's super cute.
Oh, forget about her. Price is Right. How fabulous is that television show? Am I right?
I love the one when you can pick out which grocery is over $20 or under $20.
Isn't it great? Or the
What's your
cliffhanger
favorite?
with the yodeler?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
You love Blinko.
Oh, this is about Amy, though. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Amy.
So, Missy, what was your verdict on Amy?
Oh, I thought she was super cute. I liked her a lot better than girl number 1, Lauren.
I agree with that.
Awesome.
I agree
All
with
right. Now go vote for your guys' favorite. Visit attackoftheshow.com. Clicking on the girls is sort of like feeling them up.
treat them like a scroll wheel. That's my advice. Missy, thanks for helping us out. Still ahead, folks. If you think Snakes on a Plane looks good, we've got a new board game that you're gonna love. And we're talking to you at home live. So if you've been too chicken to send us a video voicemail, here's your incentive. It's Olivia.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no. It's something that Olivia has. The first 25 people ballsy enough to submit a voicemail will receive a Bitchin' Fruit of the Loom Attack of the Show t-shirt. Stay with us, folks. It's just getting good.
If you haven't been watching Attack of the Show, this is what you're missing.
Attack of the Show is brought to you in part by the new Fruit of the Loom Blues collection.
Oh, our mics are on.
Oh,
We need to make
hey.
noise. Hey, welcome back to a live Attack of the Show right now. We're talking to you inside the monitor heads. First up, Daniel from New York. Let's hear it.
Hi guys, I'm Daniel. So let's see. So which was a better comeback movie? Superman Returns or Batman Begins?
Oh.
Batman Begins.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much a no-brainer.
Clearly, Batman Begins.
Yeah, you know, it's rough. Like, because Batman, because Superman, I wasn't alienated from the franchise, so I went in this one, like, on the side of the movie. I went into Batman going, you know what, Arnold really ruined the last one for me. So not excited, and I loved it.
I loved it.
So.
I love Batman. Yeah, Superman, it was a good movie if you expect nothing.
Ooh.
Nothing. All right, next we have Sam from Oklahoma.
Hello, this is Sam Smushface. Do you think Superman Returns lived up to the hype?
And a little kitten was pawing at the camera.
I love that cat.
You just want to throw him on the Korean barbecue. And
I'm going to go ahead and answer your question, Sam.
Please.
Ignore Kevin, please. Kevin, just go sit down for a second.
Am I in timeout?
You're in timeout.
Okay.
Superman Returns did not live up to the hype, unfortunately. I think if you've been watching this show.
I don't know where timeout is.
It doesn't live up to the hype. Kevin, I don't know what to do with you anymore. I don't even know. Like, what is this?
Coming up tomorrow,
Button up your shirt. You
Blair
look like a
Butler
mess.
has the latest in comics when she draws up some fresh ink, plus a live performance by Ziggy Marley.
That
should snap you out of it.
Again.
I'm unbuttoning again.
Ziggy Marley is
Awesome.
here. And finally, we know how you love your games, but what about board games? Well, take a look at this latest game. You can pre-order Cobras in the Cockpit.
I used to play that game with a cleaning lady.
Yeah,
But this is
there's
different.
like 4 different kinds of snakes: cobras, rattlesnakes, king snakes, and pythons. Yeah, the actual object of the game is to maneuver through the plane and scare passengers and crew.
So this is totally inspired from Snakes on a Plane. Which
Definitely.
is
yeah.
awesome. I love
Yeah.
it.
So if you really want to play a game,
Was he kung fu chopping a snake at the end there?
I think that would actually work.
Use the 5-inch punch on the cobra and take him out.
You guys definitely tune in tomorrow. Ziggy Marley is here.
Yeah,
it's
it is
amazing.
gonna be sweet, and I'll be drunk again.
He's always drunk.
It takes the edge off of doing the live TV. I'm gonna just shoot you with the Airzuka one more time, real quick.
All right, I can take it.
It's pretty funny. I like the way your
Wait,
hair
do my
moves.
hair. Hold on.
All right,
Go ahead.
folks, that's
Good
our
night.
show. Good night. You ready?
Oh my God.
No, look into it. Look into it. Look into it.